Guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. So many times the double standards today get kind of crazy. And whenever I see them, it takes me back a step. And I'm like, can we not just play by the same rules? Well, apparently not. And for some reason, when a guy does something like, I don't know, asks too many questions or says what he wants in a dating profile or what he wants in a woman, he's shamed. They write hit pieces and news articles about him. But women literally do this in so many of the profiles that we read here. And this guy gets put on blast because he decided to send out dating applications. Now, you can say, hey, that's a little weird or a little strange or whatever. I get it. I think if a woman sent me an application, I'd have a laugh too. But is it newsworthy? No, but that's not why I'm talking about it. I'm not talking about it because it's newsworthy. I'm talking about it because, again, of the double standards. Always the double standards. And before I read the article, I'm actually going to do things out of order today. I'm going to do a dating profile right now. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because let's look through this dating profile. Is this not an application in and of itself? These women aren't just saying, here's me, I hope you like me enough to pick me. They put or choose me or find me interesting enough or whatever. This is an application. They're telling you what they want. They just do it in application form. This woman is 30. She's asexual and also straight and also demisexual. Okay. She's all the things. About me, she says, make me laugh. First, bet you can't. Okay, so that's her set way of saying you need to be funny. She's looking for funny guys. Short men automatically friend zoned must be 6 foot to 6'7". Okay, now she's looking for a top 10 or 15 percenter. So this is an application. Guys, do not bother applying unless you're over 6 feet tall with tons of tattoos. So if you're only lightly or not tattooed, do not apply. No dudes with kids. There's an application. Don't apply. I don't like kids! ! No crazies. No addicts. No criminals. Must have a clean record. Now, why would you put that in a dating profile? Why? Because she's dated somebody that has a past. How do I know this? Because I've never even thought about putting that in one of my profiles, but I also haven't had any people with criminal records in my past. So what's she saying? Please check this box if you have a clean record. Do you have a clean record? That's an application. She says, I'm covered in tattoos. I have a strong occupation. I'm sorry. No criminals must have clean record. Covered in tattoos. So the guy must be covered in tattoos and have a strong occupation. What does that mean when she says you must have a strong occupation? That's right. You must make money. That is her vetting you for your income. Finally, we get to who she is. I'm 5'1" with fire sass. I'm abrasive AF. That means she's
Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but you're a total bitch.
She says, I'm selfish. I'm rude as F. I'm, again, asexual, ASF. No friends with benefits, no hookups. I have an attitude, sass hole, proceed with caution, proudly pro-choice. So she's letting you know how she feels on that. Women have curves, so she's letting you know she's a big girl. A very big girl.
Was she a great big fat person?
Real men love that. So she's shaming you if you don't like the big girls. And she's and she says pro police, anti emojis. Okay. So after all this, guys, do you have an idea of what she's looking for and who she is as a person? I'd say you do. That to me sounds like an application. Well, here's the actual story, and I'm not going to play the video because they've got, of course, it's TikTok, so they've got cringe fest music over it. They say woman who connects with a man on Tinder sent lengthy questionnaire. Oh, how shameful. She says, guy on Tinder sent me a literal dating application, and here's his questions. What's your name? Are you single? She mentioned that. She doesn't want just hookups, and you better not be in a couple. Are you employed? She mentioned that you must have a good income. Tell me about your job. How tall are you? The woman in the other one did that. Do you own a dog? It says here, which Lord of the Ring movie is, in your opinion, the best one? I think that's fun. What's your favorite Justin Bieber song, and why isn't it Sorry? Again, a little humor. What movie or TV what movie or TV character do you identify with the most? Minus 10,000 point or minus a million points if you mention someone's with friends. Someone unmatch you, or I'll probably unmatch you. What is the blockchain? Any special skills? And how do you feel after filing out this application form? And he put, it was sort of fun. These questions have not adequately summed up who I am as a person. I'd like to share more. What a waste of time. I don't even like you. Who sends their matches an application form? And last one is, I was sitting at home watching Love Island with a glass of wine in my PJs complaining about why I'm single, so I had nothing better to do. And then he says, do you have anything else to add? Again, a little bit of humor, trying to be a creative way to meet women. But again, here's the key, guys. No matter what, you get it wrong because here's the thing. If this guy were a smoking hot model that had a picture of his Ferrari in the background, she'd fill this out. Guarantee? Guarantee. If she finds this guy somewhat average, slightly below average, slightly above average, and she saw this, she's going to roast you online. So really, all this guy's doing, I mean, it's maybe an interesting take on a way to try to be different than everybody else that's out there. But all this guy is doing is nothing. He's wasting his time. And we know this. Why? If he's hot, she'll answer. If he's not hot, she's going to roast him and they're going to write an article about it. Men are boiled down now to, again, what do they provide? What are they willing to give? Are they tall? Are they attractive? All the sixes as we talk about. But again, when a guy turns around and tries to do the same thing and says, well, he didn't even ask how much she weighs. He just asked, how tall are you? And fill out these, shamed. Unbelievable. It's the double standard I'm tired of. A woman who matched with a potential date on Tinder has been left shocked. She was shocked.
I am shocked. Shocked. Well, not that shocked.
After he sent her a lengthy questionnaire ahead of them meeting up in person. I just read that to you. How many questions is lengthy? Your name? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 questions. One was including her name. That's lengthy now? Again, the fast food society. Everything takes too long. I want it now. I want to be happy now. How dare you waste my 3 minutes? You could type that out literally in a minute. Elizabeth Rollins, who shares videos on TikTok at blah, blah, who cares ever, says she and the man matched on the dating app, and then he sent her a link. When she clicked on the link, she was faced with a lengthy questionnaire she had no interest in filling out. You would have saved life by just sending her a Rickroll link. And she replies to him, it is you who should be filling out an application to speak with me, sir. Oh, what do you bring to the table? Literally. Lengthy questionnaire. She has shared the questionnaire on TikTok to gain social validation. I've said it time and time again. All you're doing on these things, guys, is validating women. That they do either they find you smoking hot and they'll share you with 4 other women because all the women want the smoking hot ones, or you're a goof to her and you're just validating. She's bored. You're entertainment for her. As long as men continue to do this, you're wasting your time. And now she's got probably, thousands of more followers on TikTok because she roasted this guy. Jeez, get off these things, guys. Anyway, she said, most of the questions are focused on popular culture, asking questions, blah, blah, blah. She says in the video description, I can't make this up. Since being posted, it's been viewed more than 250,000 times. Congratulations on validating her, gentlemen. And I don't mean you, gentlemen. I mean this guy. The final question asks her how she feels. She's definitely unimpressed. I've seen these be... Okay, I'm just reading this verbatim. It is not me and my poor English. I've seen these be cute, funny before, and this was absolutely not that, comments on one of her TikTok followers. So even sending applications or for them to fill out is not cute or original. To which Elizabeth responds, I've never seen this before and never want to see it again. Some have offered to fill it out for her, of course, to roast the guy. And now since they've posted this, the link's out there and the guy's going to get a bunch of hate. You played yourself, playa. One comments, I feel like part of me died that you clicked on a link sent by a stranger. Again, should have sent a Rickroll. Elizabeth later adds she did fill it out. Elizabeth later adds that she did fill it all out, but with a funny response as all she got back from him was a shrug emoji. Oof, it's a bad sign if they miss their own joke. People who send out survey links like this are deranged. Of course, that's the whole story. But again, this is something that we need to, they're going to, and not that, this 9.com.au honey is like a real website. I'm not trying to imply that because none of them are real websites anymore. But the point is now, dude bro guy that thought this would be cute and funny, they've posted your link. A bunch of women now that want to make fun of you. If this has been viewed 250,000 times and 1% of the women decide I'm going to go roast him, he now has 2,500. No, if this has been seen 250,000 times, then, it's been seen or been filled out thousands of times. Stop. All you do, you can't. Look, this is a game you're going to lose, guys. I guarantee you. Because something like 66% of women that filled, and I've done these statistics before, but something like 66% of women that are on there are just killing time. 40 some odd percent are in relationships and or married. This is just another social media. It's a way to pump up and inflate their ego to feel better about themselves that while they're in a dead bedroom marriage or they're looking for their next dude because they want to slide Mr. guy that they have now to the back burner and swing up to another guy. That's all they're looking for. Or they're looking for the hookup with hot Johnny, I don't know. I don't have a good quick the hot dude, period. I was going to say hot Johnny 2 socks. I don't know why. I don't know why that jumped into my head, and I promise I haven't been drinking. They're just looking for valid, and all you become is validation or entertainment for her or another of the hundreds of thirsty guys that have liked her, that boost her ego, that make her believe she deserves better than you. You know how to really change the game here, guys? Do you know how to really bring this back to normalcy? Go about your life. If you want to talk to women in real life, do it. That's still to this day really how I've always done it. You go into a restaurant, you got a cute waitress, she seems to be funny, maybe try to get her number, bank teller, wherever, but you don't go out of your way to validate them and make them feel better about their lives, and you don't go out of your way to date. Stop doing that. Your priorities are wrong. Because I'll tell you something. If you set your priorities on chasing women, or you set your priorities on being successful, having good savings, having great hobbies and great friends that you like, hitting the gym and being physically active, or maybe even physically fit, i.e. muscular with a six-pack, which one's going to get you more women? I guarantee you becoming successful, getting in good shape, having a well-rounded life without women will get you more women than solely exclusively on chasing women. And I'm not hating on this guy. I think it's a Chad move, just like I said in the thumbnail here. Absolute Chad requires women to apply for a date. I think that is a Chad move. I do. Because he's playing their own game back against them. But my whole point is, why play the game at all? Why go through these hoops? You validate them, you make them feel better about themselves, and you're wasting your time. Because, and I did another video on this stuff about how much time men spend swiping. And it's like, they're on average on the app 8 minutes a time, 10 times a day. That's an hour of your life. That's 80 minutes. That's 1 hour, 20 minutes of your life. If you went to the gym for that 1 hour, 20 minutes, or you went to the gym for an hour, and then you spent 20 minutes doing meal prep and eating a little better, you'd be one of these muscular hot guys the women want. Like, just get away from it. Get away from it. for the dating profile of the day, well, you guys see that. Just the validation. You better make me laugh. Short men, you're friend zoned. You must be 6 foot. Now, a guy that's 5'11" standing there going, I don't know, I'm taller than average. No, you don't count. No kids, tattoos. You got to have a strong occupation with money. And basically what she says here, and the entire thing is, I'm rude, I'm a biche, I'm rude, I'm rude. I mean, she literally says it. I'm selfish and rude ASF. And I don't have a photo, but she says, real men love curves. That tells me big, big girl. So you got to jump through these hoops and be all these things, but she's telling you, I'm rude, I'm selfish, I'll probably sleep with anybody else other than you, and I'm a big girl. But you better appreciate me and love me. Guys, get it together, man. That's all I'm telling you. Get it together, get off these apps, find something else to do, because this ain't it, champ.